Super Random Japan. Nani?
Gino. Bruh. Please tell me that's not what I think it is in that pen. You just got out of Japanese jail. Maybe those hazy eyes are just from not getting any sleep for 50 days of lockup. And what the hell is this about?
I don't think nobody touched me, but I ain't gonna lie, chat. Keep this a secret between me and y'all. But a couple times, like, I would wake up and I would check my underwear, and it would be like, bro, it was just cum stains all in my underwear, bro. Like, it was just cum, like, bro, it was just gooey, crusty. It was a mixture of gooey, crusty. Like, when I would wake up in the morning, it's just gooey, crusty cum all in my boxers, bro. Like, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what the fuck to say. Like, I don't know what's happened.
Anyway, just another Johnny Somali update, as his cameraman Gino just streamed a few days ago for the first time since being released from prison. There was even a cameo by Suspendus, since of course nuisance streamers are all tight-knit with each other, though even Gino wasn't accepting his nice guy routine.
Nothing, bro. Like, you're literally, like, I'm a good guy, dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude, tell something.
So, as a reminder, Johnny Somali and Gino were arrested in September for trespassing on a construction site. In October, they were both re-arrested for making noise and disrupting the operation of a beef bowl restaurant, which they did before being arrested for their first crime. This was just essentially a new charge based on the videos they got from their phones and computers. So now in November, they closed both cases, deciding not to indict either of them for the first crime, and indicted only Johnny for the second. So Gino is free and explaining what happened. Though I feel he was guilty for the first crime of trespassing, the prosecutors clearly felt the case wasn't a slam dunk. After all, neither face was on camera in that one, and perhaps the construction workers can't tell two black eyes apart, sadly. Who knows? However, Gino makes it clear that in the second video, Johnny was the one filming and making the noise, and he was just eating.
This is the reason why Johnny Somali was actually fucking arrested, Chad. Let's look at this shit.
Sorry, check it out. Chinese virus. Hawaii.
China number one.
Hawaii. Everybody say about the bed.
No music.
No music. My country.
So the investigators were asking me about, yo, like, why, like, what happened, like, who was playing the music and all this. Chat, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, I did not say shit. I did not rat him out, bro. And y'all niggas need to understand, everything that Johnny records is in 4K. It's in 4K. He literally recorded the video himself. What do y'all want me to do? Look at me. Look at me doing absolutely nothing. I'm doing absolutely nothing here. There's no reason for me to be in jail. I was in jail for 50 days because of Johnny Somali.
I mean, he still could have told him to shut up or smack him like a decent human, but whatever. Again, it wasn't enough for the prosecutor to indict Gino, at least on that one. So, here he is, free. Well, he kind of skirted the issue of whether he's still in Japan is pretty obvious, first from his beverages, and he even purposely takes a close-up of a chuhai he's drinking when answering. And as very few people saw my video about chuhai in America, that kind isn't one we get here. He also mentioned he still has his resident card, and he said he can't visit Johnny because they'll arrest him if he goes back to the police station, rather than saying he can't visit because he's not in the country. He also slips up by saying white people have more power here being the key word, as the discussion was about white people getting away with more in Japan, another video topic I've covered. I think he let here slip a couple more times mentioning Japan. Oh, and that bed in the background has outlets on the headboard. A handy bed like that seems too clever and convenient to not be Japanese. Kidding on that, kinda. Anyway, Gino even said that Johnny will be in jail for at least 2 to 6 more months. As I mentioned before, that's on par for what it takes to await a court date. It could be longer, it could be less, but that's typically the average range. Gino even laughs when saying the detectives told him Johnny will be locked up for a while.
The investigators, them niggas like, yeah, that nigga gonna be doing some time on it. That nigga gonna be doing some time, you know what I'm saying?
He also thinks they're making an example out of Johnny for the country and that he could be found guilty and get a max sentence of 2 to 3 years. The police even gave him Johnny's stuff, which is weird, but also proves Johnny's not coming out for a long time, as even I got my stuff back at the Tokyo Detention Center once my trial was over. But Gino also thinks even if Johnny gets let out, he'll be deported for sure, just like I was, which again makes sense. Lastly, Gino admitted he's no longer doing IRL streaming in Japan, and I don't blame him. Call him weak names all you want, but the prison system there is no joke, as I've also shared my experiences about. He clearly was humbled by the experience, thankfully.
You know what I'm saying? I came out a different man. It's not fun anymore, bro. It's not safe either. I got knocked the fuck out and then I got put in jail for almost 2 months. What the fuck is fun about that?
But will only go so far as saying guilt by association rather than saying, yeah, I take some credit, I probably could have tried harder to stop him or leave or something like that. He still claims he's 100% innocent.
Are they kicking you out too?
No, because I didn't do anything. I was just there. I didn't commit a crime, bro. Niggas talking shit in the chat. I ain't even do nothing. I didn't even do nothing. No remorse. What do you mean no remorse? No remorse for what? I didn't do shit.
So he didn't totally learn his lesson. Anyway, though, I think Gino should have served time for the first crime. I also suppose spending almost 2 months in jail is still at least something. I'm not going to completely hate on him. He was dumb for associating with Johnny in the first place, but wasn't as much of a nuisance himself. I am kind of annoyed that they let him keep his residence card. Make him travel there, but not get to live there. Oh well, let Japan do Japan. Okay, well, that's all I have for an update for now. For more information on my experience being arrested and deported, check out my first video on Johnny. I'll try to keep an eye on things with Johnny's situation if and when he gets sentenced. Take care for now.
I'm making my statement today. I will no longer be streaming IRL in Japan. Yeah.